Alrighty, let's get after it. 12/27/2025, 11:41 a.m. Day late. It's all right. Holiday season. Things are busy. It's all right. Um, I actually forgot, starting off with the Bears, that tomorrow's game is Sunday night. I thought it was a noon game this entire time.
I think it got flexed.
I think you're right. That does sound familiar. But let's backtrack off that. We got Saturday games for today, for anyone who actually does listen to this today. We got Baltimore, Green Bay, and Houston and the Chargers. So we're just going over before we actually started. Before we got on air, the AFC South. It's really stupid. It always confuses me because the Colts and they're not in the South. The AFC South is kind of like it's really just up for grabs, and it's going to come down to next week, week 18. Potentially. More than likely it will. For who actually wins that division.
Well, I think the Jags locked it up. I'm almost positive. Yeah, the Jags have clinched a playoff spot. I guess they haven't technically won their division yet, but they're in. So playoff-wise, there's only 2 spots left.
Yes.
That's so confusing how it's going down. If by some miracle, yes, we were discussing the Colts win their next 2, Texans lose their next 2. They both will have the same record, the same conference record, the same division record, and then it comes down to like common games, which we haven't gone through all that because there's so much. But geez Louise, I mean, it'd be a miracle if the Colts win their next 2, which is the Jags, who also I would imagine if that changes, if they beat the Colts and they lock the division up for sure. And then if the Jags manage to lose somehow, then the Colts still have to play the Texans in the last week of the season. So
it's a lot of Colts fans are really kind of just dumb in my opinion, especially the ones that are saying, what's the point of even trying to win anymore? There's no point of even trying to lose. Your record's too good to get a relevant pick. And oh wait, you don't have a first round pick the next 2 years. So there's no point of losing. There's no point of tanking, like the Raiders are trying to do right now. Obviously trying to do right now.
That's a piece of shit game this weekend, dude.
The Raiders tell Max Crosby that they're sitting him the rest of the season.
Really?
Yeah. Came out yesterday, so he gets up, he leaves the building. He's just fed up.
You wanted to stay there, bud.
I'm
a Raider for life. Yeah, you're a bozo.
I mean,
you're
I guess
a great football player, and you're stuck on a dog shit team, and you want to try and like ride or die with them, and you realize like, hey, maybe they just are crap organization. Honestly, I mean, there's promise to the future with having Brady as part owner and everything, and
100%.
maybe down the road they will be a competitive team. But as of right now, over the last few years, they've kind of shot themselves in the foot. I mean, going out and getting Devontae Adams, and that fell apart. And like they signed Derek Carr at one point. He didn't do shit for them, and then it's like they get a high draft pick with Genty, but
Derek Carr started there.
Yeah, I know, but he got a contract with them. He was there long enough.
But he took him to playoffs like 3 times.
He did, but they never got anything done. And then he leaves. Devontae ends up leaving after you spend money on him. Yep. Now they have like nothing else. They got Brock Bowers and Genty. That's their future. And they just basically have to start from the ground up. And now they've just paid Max Crosby, who clearly is fed up with being there. I don't know. They're screwed, dude.
They paid Geno Smith.
Geno Smith was another one where they were like, oh, wait, maybe we can like cobble together a team right now, and they couldn't.
They hired Pete Carroll, another garbage hire. Yeah, I don't know. Just bad decision.
Chip Kelly, now he's gone.
Yep.
I mean, like, it's just, everything has kind of just been like, put a piece in, take 2 out. Put a piece in, take 2 out. It like keeps falling on their face in the last like 6 years. So
I think it was like the writing was kind of on the wall. I mean, kind of, just in the fact of like, as a Bears fan, you see things that like get put together, and it's like, okay, well, they're just like trying to put names out there.
Yeah.
It's like when we hired John Fox.
Yes.
It was like the same thing as Pete Carroll.
It was the exact same thing.
It was never going to work. Pete Carroll's, he's cooked. I mean, he can't coach. He's just not. He doesn't got it anymore. It's just, Yeah, I don't know. It's just not good. They're in a really bad situation. They have no one on defense except Max Crosby. Like, I can't really name anyone else on that team.
I think truly they might
They have
be
Devin White.
they might be in the second worst position in the entire NFL. Like I think the Giants are good off. They need a head coach, but like they got their answer at quarterback, they got a running back, they got their answer at wide receiver, they got multiple defensive pieces that are very young and talented.
Mm-hmm.
They at least have a future. The Tennessee Titans have nothing for the foreseeable future. I mean, they're missing a head coach.
They're Cam Ward.
I mean, yeah, Cam Ward, but like, is he good? Is he not? You have no receivers, and then you got, I mean, Tony Pollard and Tyjae Spears in your background. Like, is that the answer for the next 4 years? It's not, because Pollard's already been there 2 years. Like, they got a lot to figure out, and I think it's like right after them. It is real close. It's the Raiders when it comes to having jack shit. I mean, they have nothing to offer. Those are the two worst teams. Oh God, speaking of, that's the Giants Raiders this weekend.
Yeah, it's gonna
2-13 teams.
It's gonna be a pretty it's gonna be a hard watch to anyone who actually tunes in.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel so bad for
I definitely
Giants
won't
fans
be
or Raiders
tuning in.
fans.
Yeah, it's it's just it's gonna be a garbage excuse for a game.
Yeah, and I guess we'll just start on today's picks. Texans Chargers. Again, I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a really defensive game. I think this game has potential to be extremely low scoring.
It also has potential to be extremely high scoring for the Texans, depending on which Chargers offense shows up.
Yeah, that has kind of been the MO of the Chargers. They're just really cannot find their way this year. And
I mean, granted, they're 11-4.
Yeah, they're winning.
So we have to give them that, but it's like a lot of sloppy wins.
Yeah, they don't look like, when you keep hearing all this, like everything about Justin Herbert for the last 5 years, it's like he's this god. He's one of the best throwers of a ball ever. And it's like he's good. He's very talented. And I do think he is on the elite level of quarterbacks, but like they just for some reason cannot ever get everything working at one time.
I 100% agree.
Like he played out of his mind the first few weeks of the season. Remember that? Like
weeks.
Yeah, like him and Quentin Johnston, and like it was like, oh shit, like this is MVP Justin Herbert, like this is his time. And
this
then
is the guy we've been waiting for.
Yeah, and then he falls off. He starts getting a little bit better. Quentin Johnston falls off. Then the injuries start piling up. Then the defense is shitting the bed week after week after week, and the offense is desperately trying to cling on to wins. And like, it is just not ever come together at like one time, other than the first few weeks.
Yeah, it's honestly like all of their stars also haven't hit simultaneously. Like
Keenan Allen at the beginning of the year too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Keenan Allen has been pretty irrelevant.
Non-existent.
Yeah, he's like a non-factor. Quentin Johnston is like still extremely inconsistent. Haven't really heard too much from Ladd.
He's having a good year, but nothing. I mean, receiving wise, they have Keenan Allen, Ladd are in the 700s. Quentin Johnston 600. Amari Gadsden, what's his name? He's got 600, and then that's it. They don't have like a clear-cut one that's just dominating every week. And they just, I mean, Amari and Hampton's kind of a bright spot for them, but even him is like,
he's been injury. I mean, he's been dealing with injuries all year, it feels like, too.
And their running back room itself is just switching up. It's like, is it Amari and Hampton? Is it Kamani Vidal?
Yeah.
And then Najee Harris didn't get to play, really, but I mean, it's just like everything is kind of just weird there.
Yeah, it's been like just really, really just bad for them. It's like, I don't know.
You're same boat with the Texans though too.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like,
I mean Nico Collins. Nico Collins is legit.
He has been good all year. Yeah, he's at 1,060 yards right now. But like, C.J. Stroud has 2,600 yards on the year.
Yeah, I mean, how many games did he miss?
3. He missed 3 weeks in a row. Davis Mills got them 3 of their wins. They're 10-5. Davis Mills got them 3 of their wins.
It's a good defense.
I mean, yeah, like the defense has really been what it's doing because just offensively, same shit. Like they just cannot get it clicking. Recently, they've kind of started coming around.
Woody Marks, dude.
Yeah, Woody Marks seems to be their answer, legitimately.
Yeah, Nick Chubb he's retiring. It's very sad to see. Nick Chubb was awesome in Cleveland.
Yeah, that's
he was
a bummer.
Legit, dude. Yeah,
it's such a bummer.
It's the injuries, man. The injuries just He bounced back from one, and the second one just took him out for good. The second one in the NFL, that is, because obviously he had that same gruesome injury in college.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tough because Nick Chubb was a lock in fantasy. It's like I got Nick Chubb. I have one absolute knockout at running back.
Yeah, he was basically like your Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this guy's getting 15 to 20 points a week.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Nick Chubb was a beast. But yeah, I mean, it's in LA. Chargers are favored by 1.5.
I think the Texans got this one.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn. I'm on the Chargers minus the 1.5. I don't know why. I feel like the Texans' luck is going to run out. Because I think, again, they are deceivingly better looking because of their record. Davis Mills got them 3 of those wins. Like, CJ Stroud's been playing better, but they're on a 7-game win streak.
Does that say more for the Texans and the fact of they can win without their starting quarterback?
For sure. And obviously, again, we've talked the defense. It's
Yeah.
just unbelievable. And defense can win you championships. It can. But, like, they're on a 7-game win streak. I just don't. It's like the Broncos. Like, at some point, it's going to end.
Yeah.
At some point. And they're just...
I don't disagree.
I don't know. 3 of those wins coming from Davis Mills. It's like, all right.
Baltimore, Green Bay.
That one.
It's not going to... It doesn't look exciting on paper. I could see it being exciting just from the fact of... Last Saturday, Malik Willis did not look bad against the Bears. He looked pretty solid, actually. He scored their only touchdown to Romeo Doubs, who also lost on the game. Shout out Doubs. He's mobile. He's not a horrible QB. I mean, granted, his start to the NFL he was drafted by the Titans, so that doesn't help.
Yeah, and they never even ended up using him.
Yeah, I think he played like 2 games for them.
Legitimately, yeah.
And it was just bad. I mean, it's a bad organization, just a bad team. I think they actually might be in the worst spot in all the NFL.
The Titans?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
They have
either them or the Jets.
The Jets are in a pretty bad spot as well. I think it's Titans, Raiders, Jets probably in that order.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, it's the Titans are like, yeah, they're just. Sometimes I forget they're a team. But yeah, so officially Lamar Jackson is not playing. I didn't think I'd seen anything about it yet. That's why I wasn't sure.
Oh, he's officially out?
It's doubtful.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say he's doubtful.
More than likely not gonna play. Awuzie's playing. Hopkins is playing. Kyle Hamilton's playing. Keaton Mitchell's playing.
Yeah, I got the matchup of the century here. I got Tyler Huntley versus Malik Willis. I mean, no one thought coming into this year that we were going to be seeing not Lamar Jackson versus Jordan Love. I mean, especially considering both teams are still the Packers contending for a better seed in the playoffs. Yeah. And the Ravens are contending for the playoffs, which is something nobody's seen coming.
Yep. Because right now, the way it's seeded out in the NFC, if the playoffs were tomorrow, the Packers would be going to Soldier Field to take on the Bears.
Which I don't want that to happen.
It would be really exciting if we won, but it's going to be really heartbreaking if we lose.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, I can't be too upset because of the fact of, like, they have already exceeded my expectations on the year. Like 100%.
That's what makes that loss, if it did pan out the same way, that's what would make that loss 10 times worse to the Packers, because there's going to be some delusional Bears fans that are like, dude, what the fuck? It's the same old thing. Like, no, this is way past expectations. This is way better than what we should have been.
Yeah.
So it's like, I expect us to lose kind of first round. Like, I don't really think, if we go on a run, I think we could. It's possible, but more than likely not going to happen, and I wouldn't be too upset. But Packers, oh, fucking, you guys thought you were the real deal, huh? It's like, well, no, we're a good team now.
Yeah, it's like, and Packers fans need to calm down, because what have you guys done since 2009?
Exactly.
Or 2011. We're like, what have you guys done? Nothing.
Yeah.
First round exit, sometimes second round exit.
Yeah, they usually get bounced by the Niners in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, they usually get their doors blown off by the Niners.
Rodgers could never beat the Niners, dude.
Nope.
He's there. That's a kryptonite for him.
He goes home, dude. He goes home, and he's just, he just can't do it.
Yeah,
can't do it.
But Packers are favored by 3 here.
I do think the Packers win.
I think they win as well. Green Bay, and being in Lambeau, I think is going to help a lot.
Yeah, I
But
think
there's a lot of pressure on the Ravens. And I will say, I'm on the Ravens plus the 3 because Tyler Huntley can spin it. He is pretty
another
decent.
not like horrible backup.
I've always liked him. Yeah, I think he's
And
a
kind of
very,
shocking that he started this season on the Browns.
yes, very shocking. That
Then just,
who hasn't played QB for the Browns this year?
I think, well, he didn't play. He got cut, but he was there. I think it was, what was the room at one time? It was Tyler Huntley, Jameis Winston,
Joe Flacco.
Is
Kenny Pickett there? Yep.
Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, Shadur Sanders.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah.
God, dude.
They're like, we got to hit with one of these guys. They're like, well, Shadur actually looks like the best. And Kevin Stefanski's like, I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah.
I hate that guy. I don't care if we lose every game. I want him to look bad. And it's like, as they're losing, Shadur still looks good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This game can be pretty interesting. Seattle going to Carolina and taking on the Panthers. The Panthers are kind of a scrappy team. They honestly I could see them winning this game. I'm not going to say they will, but I'm going to say they will. This is my spin zone of the week that the Panthers upset the Seahawks.
That was one that I also was looking at. Seahawks are 7-point favorites. They play very well on the road, like very well. Panthers have kind of been up and down, and they're finding their way a little bit here.
They're trying to win that division.
That's what I mean. I think like for them to realize like, oh shit, we actually don't really stink anymore completely, and we have a shot. We could win the division. Like, holy fuck, like boys, we got to get rolling here.
If they win this week and the Bucks lose, they clinch their division.
Yeah. So it's like this is huge for them. I don't think they win, but I'm on them +7 because I think they're gonna keep it close, and I think. I don't know. I like J.C. Horn and JSN matching up. That Panthers defense can get sneaky good occasionally from time to time.
Bryce Young can get sneaky good from time to time.
Exactly. And the
Rico
Seahawks
Dowdle, another 200-yard game.
Seahawks have a good defense, but like we've seen them get gashed. I mean, obviously the Rams are very talented, and it's Matt Stafford, not fucking Bryce Young. But
they almost won that game.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely doable.
Well, actually, they did win that game.
I mean, shit, the Panthers beat the Rams.
The Seahawks beat the Rams.
Yeah,
that's right.
So, I mean, it's doable, but I'm on them +7. 7 points is a lot of points. For them to be playing trying to win the division, I'm kind of shocked it's that many points, and they don't think it's going to be a closer game.
Maybe Vegas knows something.
Yeah, they might.
Another one, we were talking about this earlier, Jacksonville going to Indy and taking on the Colts. So, they're not playing in Jacksonville, so that's already up for the Colts, that they have a better chance of beating them. Because obviously we know that they cannot play in Jacksonville.
No.
They just, for some reason, they just can't win there.
They can't. They're 5.5-point underdogs at home.
Jeez, dude, why? Phillip Rivers doesn't look bad.
He doesn't look bad, and honestly, that stadium gets rocking. That place gets loud as hell.
So my foreman was actually telling me, he's pretty disheveled with the whole Colts situation. He's like, honestly, I think we kind of just I think Steichen needs to go because his play calling one day is really good, and the next it's really bad. He's like, our defensive coordinator. I don't disagree. Dude, Jonathan Taylor, if they don't scheme him in for him to be like the workhorse, they lose. That's the problem. Jonathan Taylor has not gotten going. And their defensive coordinator needs to go too. They need to call Matt Eberflus and bring him back.
Well, their defensive coordinator's in his first year there.
Well, he was asked last year. Let's not forget where he was last year.
Yeah, well, was he asked last year, or is the Bengals defense just asked? Because Al Golden was Notre Dame's fucking DC, and Notre Dame's defense was phenomenal going into the Natty, and then he goes to the Bengals, and they're terrible.
Marcus Freeman. He was the DC before.
But it's like, so I think it's more a lack of talent thing on the Bengals than anything. I don't know if Lou Anarumo's that terrible. Plus, their defense wasn't very bad at the beginning of the year. Like, they were playing solid. I think there's a lot of other things. I don't think it's Shane Steichen. I really don't. They started off 8-2. Everything was great. And then what happened?
They came back to earth.
Their fucking quarterback had a fractured fibula and tried to play through it. So the entire game plan had to change because now you went from having a mobile quarterback to we need a pocket passer.
Before that. They were losing before he fractured the fibula.
No, that was right was when he fractured it.
They're on a 5-game losing streak.
That was when no, you're thinking of like when he actually went out. Remember they said he was playing like 2 weeks in a row with a fractured fibula. They were 8-2. They lost 2 games, and then that third game he got hurt.
I'm going to fact check this because I think you're wrong. I think it was just one game. Because then it was the game that he tore his Achilles. Where they're like, he has a fractured fibula right now.
Yeah, but that came out before that week even. Like
but
he had
then
been playing
why aren't
through.
they getting fined? Because you're not supposed to hide injuries.
Don't ask me. I'm just saying what was out there. I know I said it before the week he tore his Achilles. We talked about it on here. Obviously, we would have covered it. But, like,
Yeah.
either way, they lost one game. Then he gets a fractured fibula, whatever. They lose another game. Now you lose your mobile quarterback because he has to stand inside the pocket. So the whole game plan changes. Then defensive schemes change because they know Daniel Jones can't run. So now the run game, you could stack the box a little bit more.
Yeah.
Then the next week he tears his Achilles. He goes down. Sauce Gardner goes down on the defense. So the scheme changes defensively after you just changed it to fit him in. There's a lot of moving pieces that caused them to be where they're at. I mean,
And not getting Jonathan Taylor going.
yeah, well, I mean, it's a lot harder to get him going when you don't have a fucking quarterback. Like
Well,
now they've been screwed. I don't know, it's only been 2 weeks, but the third game back was when he was hurt and injured, and they had what's his face come in, Riley Leonard. It's like, unless your run game is extremely, extremely good, then it's gonna be hard when everyone knows all you can do is run the ball.
Yeah. What game was that he did that? I'm trying to think. I think the Steelers actually ruined them. That's what happened.
Was it the Steelers game?
No. The Steelers game was when he pooped on his leg. He threw 3 picks. That's when we saw the old Daniel Jones. But he still threw for like 350 yards. And then they almost lost to the Falcons in OT.
It was the Jacksonville game.
Yeah.
Sunday, December 7th.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's there's definitely a lot of factors. The biggest thing, though, is just feed Jonathan Taylor, in my opinion. If you can get him going, you'll eventually wear it on that defense. Just keep feeding him.
That one, that is crazy as fuck that he started off the way he did. I mean, you're talking this guy is almost 1,500 yards and he's got 17 touchdowns, and it's like...
That all came within like the first 8 weeks.
Yeah, that's what's nuts. I think he was at like 14 touchdowns or 13 touchdowns.
Everyone was like, there's no reason why this guy shouldn't get the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
And then ever since then, he's just been like a ghost.
Yeah.
He's like, I got 50 yards today.
Yeah.
Like, cool, dude. Cool. 50 yards and no touchdowns.
Yeah, for real.
Either way, they'll give me the Jags.
I'm on the Colts plus 5.5. I think they want to play spoiler, and their season is still technically alive. They don't stand a chance if they make the fucking playoffs. God forbid.
They
They
might,
need a
dude.
miracle too. They need to
might.
lose.
I was also pleased to hear another thing he had told me. He's like, we don't really have any stars on offense, like big stars. And I'm like, yeah, I've been saying this for years now. Like the entire time I worked with you, and you argue with me every single time. Michael Pittman's a really good wide receiver too. Somewhere else, he's not a 1. Your best receiver is Alec Pierce.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's really good.
But it's
And
all
he's showing
role
out
players.
for the white man.
They're all role players. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
They're very good at what they like. They're very good, but none of them are.
And Tyler
elite.
Warren has been a non-factor too. I mean, he's still producing, but it's not like the Tyler Warren at the beginning of the season where it was like everyone's laughing at the Bears, like, how do you pass on this guy? And then the Bears are like, well, because this guy's really good too.
Yeah. Their whole situation's just totally screwed. When you don't have a quarterback, like everything just falls apart really fast. Go figure.
And is Daniel Jones the answer? I'm not saying he isn't or is, but is he the long-term answer?
I would say based off everything he did this year, he was absolutely he is their answer going forward.
Barring the injury ruining him, we've seen that happen.
Because like now, they can't draft a quarterback.
Nope.
They don't have a quarterback in their in their room that's gonna step up and do it. They don't. There's really no one hitting free
Those Colts fans
agency.
still want Anthony Richardson to give it another shot.
Well, they have to. They took him 4th overall, and he had 2 years where he just continued to get hurt and shit down his leg and just look like ass. And
This
it's
year
like,
he hurts himself warm.
yeah, I mean, they have to want him to still succeed because he does. Like, that's a guy.
You just put Phillip Rivers' brain in Anthony Richardson's body.
Bruh, it's over.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
Absolutely. Like, legitimately, that's
Yeah.
truly the case because really it just Anthony Richardson has gotten no experience. He didn't play a lot of games before coming to the NFL, and
That's
he
why
hasn't
you
played
don't
a lot.
draft a project QB that
Exactly.
big of a project. 4th overall.
Exactly.
They probably would have been better off if they drafted Will Levis.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Like,
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at everyone. I think we partially owe Will Levis an apology. It's like, you know what, dude?
I thought he was good when he first came to Tennessee. His first few games, I'm like, this kid's got a lot of potential. And then when he had his first full season as a starter, we seen him obviously
Yes.
shit the bed. But again,
I truly think, I'm like, dude, send him somewhere else. Hey, Indy. Will Levis.
might work at this point.
Arizona, Cincinnati. That's a meaningless game. There's no point to that.
Yeah, Bengals 7-point favorites. Give me the Cardinals +7.
Pittsburgh going to Cleveland, taking them on.
Big game.
Myles
Pittsburgh.
Garrett sack record. Give it to me.
Shit, yeah, they're right. The sack record, and
He
I
needs
mean,
one more.
Yeah.
One more sack
to tie it,
to break it.
to break
He's
it.
at 22 right now, I believe.
Okay. Can you imagine he only gets credited with a half a sack?
With Aaron Rodgers, what if he gets sacking Aaron Rodgers? That'd be huge.
No, it would be massive. I mean, it would.
Because that would be like full circle. Michael Strahan, when he broke the sack record, he sacked Brett Favre.
He did, because Brett Favre laid down for him and gave it up.
Yeah.
Gave it to him for free, and then damn, what was
I forgot his name. But he was like shitty with Brett Favre. He's like, you just laid there.
I'm gonna get my sack back.
Yeah.
He's like, what? You laid down for him, Brett. He's like, that guy was so pissed. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I know the exact video. It was like really weird though. It's like, dude, records are meant to be broken, you weirdo.
Yeah, I mean,
the athletes are only getting better. I mean, it wasn't going to be a forever thing.
yeah, exactly.
Which is kind of crazy because you say that, athletes have only be getting better. Michael Strahan, when did he break that? It was like obviously like early 2000s, but it's like it's been over 20 years, and we're now just talking about it getting broken. I mean, granted,
no,
TJ Watt tied it.
Yeah, that was the only other time, like within the last
That someone got
decade,
close.
that it was like, whoa, it's gonna get broken.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said, how funny would it be if he only gets credit for a half a sack, and it's like this whole TJ Watt, Myles Garrett argument just like stays the same forever. Even though I think Myles Garrett has clearly made himself the more obviously better.
Oh, he's 110%. Like the TJ Watt, I'm sorry, you're not in the conversation anymore. There's no conversation anymore. TJ Watt's still very good, but there's no conversation.
There's an argument to be made, but it's not like it was a much closer argument before. I think this year has kind of really defined, like, separated the two.
It's also the health thing too.
Yeah, he's like fucking JJ. He's like JJ. He gets hurt all the fucking time. It doesn't make sense, dude. It's like, man, they're just glass bones, paper skin in that family. Even though they're tough as hell for like a few years, but damn, the injuries just eat them up.
Yeah, their rookie contract, they're dogs.
Yeah,
they get paid. They just like start breaking everything, and not good.
But that's a big game though. Steelers Browns. Browns are 3-point underdogs at home. The defense has been absolutely atrociously bad the last few weeks. I'm on the Browns +3 because they are trying to play spoiler. And yeah, Myles Garrett going for the sack record. Aaron Rodgers back there. It's just, I could see this being it should be a tight division game. I'm on the Browns +3.
Tampa Bay going to Miami, taking on the Dolphins. Tampa Bay desperately needs this win.
Yes, they do.
It's almost like before it got to this point, you should have sat your quarterback and let him heal up.
I feel like the Dolphins might be in cahoots with the Bucs. I mean, the Bucs obviously need to win because their division is still open and they're chasing down the Panthers right now currently. Well, the Panthers have to play the number 1 seed in the entire NFC, and then the fucking Bucs get to go play the Dolphins, who just benched Tua. They get to go play Quinn Ewers, and they're 5.5-point favorites on the road after looking like shit for the last like 4 weeks.
Quinn Ewers' legacy game.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm almost like in the boat of like, is this one of those games where like they're just handing it to the Bucs and they're still gonna fumble the bag? Like,
the Quinn Ewers' legacy game.
Because you got to know, like, McDaniel's still fighting for his job.
Yo, that seat's scorching hot right now.
He can't just go and blow this game and be like, yeah, we're just going to get a good draft pick, even though, like, you won too many games this year now for that. You already have 7 wins or 6 wins. Like,
they have 6 wins. It's not good.
No, it's not. I'm on the Bucs minus 5.5, but boy.
Yeah, I'm on the Bucs.
Boy, this could get real, real interesting.
We got New England going to the Meadowlands, taking on the Jets. This is a pointless game.
Drake May, who's got fucking just about 4,000 yards versus Brady Cook, who's made 2 starts in the NFL. He's got 6 interceptions, 1 touchdown. What are we talking about here? I mean, it's Patriots are, where was it? No, I got a 13.5-point favorites. I'm on the Patriots minus 13.5.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially after losing to Buffalo, being up 24-3 at half.
Yeah, that was bad.
Bruh, Vrabel has those boys absolutely busting ass all week.
Did they get exposed?
I don't know. They put up a lot of points on a very good team, but yeah, defensively to let that collapse happen.
Choke job.
And then offensively, they didn't do shit but score, 3 points in the second half themselves?
Yep.
It, like, literally flipped completely the other way around, like, the score. So it's like,
we'll see. We'll see.
We will see, but yeah, that is... Terrible game.
And then we got New Orleans taking
Two
on
barn burners back to back here.
Tyler Shuck, though, is looking like the dude in New Orleans, to be honest. Alvin Kamara said he's the dude.
He doesn't look bad, honestly.
No, he looks pretty solid.
Yeah, they're 2.5-point favorites on the road in Tennessee. Again, this game is completely useless. No one should give a single shit about it.
No Saints.
I mean, nothing
Actually,
can
it
change.
looks like right now Cleveland, the Jets, and the Titans. Oh, never mind. Actually, they're not. The Giants and Raiders. This is actually a bigger game than we think. This
Number
is
1 overall pick.
Yeah, who's gonna get the first overall pick?
It's gonna be the Raiders.
And the Giants right now are feeling that they don't need a quarterback, which is a good spot to be if you're a bad team. It's just like the Bears last year. We did not need a quarterback. It was finally nice to feel that way. Although, I'm not saying I agree, but there's a lot of things that I'm seeing on X pop up now, really breaking down Jackson Dart's game. People are saying maybe he's not that good.
Here we go.
I don't know.
Who's he throwing to? What's their fucking run game look like? How's their head coach?
I don't know.
Oh, that's
dude.
right. They don't have any of that. It's like, come
I'm
on,
not
dude.
saying I agree or disagree.
People are so dumb, dude.
I'm not saying I agree.
People are so dumb.
But yeah, give me the Saints and give me the Giants.
Yeah, I'm actually on the Titans plus 2.5 here. I don't know why I like them at home. Just they've been kind of spoiling teams lately, getting close.
No point in winning, dude. They're just like you're gonna affect your draft stock, and I understand the pride and you can't actually tank, but it's like they still do it. There's no point. There's really no point.
Yeah, I mean, there's not, but I mean, you could argue the same thing for the Saints too. But they got 5 wins now this year. Looking for their 6th. They'll probably get it, but I think the Titans keep it close. And then, yeah, Giants, Raiders fighting for the number 1 overall pick. It is big for the Giants. They don't need a fucking quarterback, but boy, you get the number 1 overall pick and you trade that fucker away. You trade down to like 10, 11.
Yup.
Maybe pick up a 2nd rounder as well.
Get some juice. Well, you trade it away. You get their first overall pick next year. You get a big player, Max Crosby. Kayvon Thibodeau, Abdul Carter,
can you imagine
Max
that?
Crosby.
Can you imagine that?
It would be so good that it would never work. That's how good it would be. They would never mesh.
He can't go to a place where there's no head coach. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it now.
Then again, maybe that is what he needs. Maybe Max Crosby needs to go to a place where he can start the culture along with a new head coach. Like, he is a guy that's like this. He's the leader of the locker room.
Everyone's got to get Malcolm X and Michael Jordan tattooed on their body.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to do it. Cornball. I hate that. That's why I don't like him. It's corny. Good ball player. Good ball player, but very corny.
He is. I don't know. I'm on the Giants minus 2.5 here. I think the Raiders are just purely ass.
No, agreed.
They're so fucking terrible, dude. They're hard to watch.
And then this is actually a huge game.
There's
Philly
another, yeah.
Going to Buffalo, taking on the Bills.
Bills are only 1.5-point favorites as of the time of my choosing.
I think the Bills win. Give me the Bills 1.5.
Yeah, I'm on the Eagles plus the 1.5. It's obviously basically a pick 'em here.
Yep.
I think kind of the Eagles might win. I think they're gonna probably end up winning this game.
They might.
The Bills' defense is very bad, and I think the Eagles have a lot of drama, and we've been talking shit with them all year. They're still very good. They still have a very good team.
But they just can't get past the drama is the problem with them.
But there's only 2 weeks left, and like at some point, this is the same shit that happened last year. Going into the playoffs, everyone's like talking about, oh, A.J. Brown, he's a diva, he's not getting the ball, and blah, blah, blah. He's doing this on the sidelines and this and that. And like they're arguing, they're fighting, they hate each other.
But it's different this year. They don't have Saquon carrying that offense.
Well, they don't. It is different, but I mean, it's still the same team virtually, and like it's no different than the Chiefs when everyone's like, this isn't the same Chiefs team, and then they get to the playoffs and it's like, oh fuck, they're just beating everybody because this is what happens when they make the playoffs.
Not
like
Patrick Mahomes. That's my only argument with that.
Still, but it's happened with a lot of teams over all time, whether it's baseball or football, hockey. It happens. Once you're in the dance, all of a sudden teams just turn it on, and there are teams that are just very, very good every single time it comes around. And I think the Eagles they're a fucking problem for anybody in the playoffs, and they got to start turning it on right now, because if they don't, they're going to get cooked right away.
Oh, 100%.
But they need to turn it around. Like, this is a defining game for them. that turns the fucking end of the season around to just make a run into
It's
the playoffs.
the same thing for the Bills, though. Like, this is a huge game for both of them. Bills are trying to
Yes.
get their division too. I don't think the Patriots will actually need to lose.
Yeah,
This
no
week.
one has clinched that division yet, so that's a big.
Because if the Bills win this week, Patriots lose, then they're tied. Then it would come down to week 18.
Yeah.
It would be it can get pretty juicy here. But then going Sunday night, we talked about this earlier. The Bears going to
San Fran.
Yep, Santa Clara. I was trying to think. Someone was talking to me the other day. Like, they don't actually play in San Francisco. I'm like, yeah, you idiot. We're going to Levi Stadium and taking on the Niners. I don't think the Bears are going to stop CMC. I think that's the problem. Being a Bears fan, I see this, that we just our run defense is not that great. And honestly, our secondary gets cooked pretty often. But no George Kittle.
Which
Probably
is
not.
gigantic.
That is massive. So that means Juwan Jennings and his comments that he made. George Kittle is questionable. Ricky Pearsall is questionable. Trent Williams is active. CMC active. Renardo Green is out.
I don't know if the Bears win this game. Bears are 3-point underdogs here. I am on the Bears +3, and I think the Bears. I'll take the Bears to win.
I'm going to take the Bears to win.
Like,
I told myself no matter what, I always take the Bears to win.
Yeah, obviously, I want them to win, but I really do think we can win this game for sure.
100%. I definitely think this is a winnable game. We get Luther Burden back, so that's huge. So that means Zacchaeus sit the bench. I want DJ Moore, Luther Burden, Jade Walker. That's what I want.
And a lot of Colston Loveland.
A lot of Colson Loveland.
And a lot of Kyle Monangai. And a lot of DeAndre Swift.
And a good amount of Cole Kmet. I still like Cole Kmet.
Yes.
I still like Cole Kmet.
Yeah. We're gonna have a tough time stopping CMC, but having no George Kittle is absolutely gigantic. Ricky Pearsall, if he ends up being out too, that changes everything.
Yep.
I kind of do have a feeling what's gonna end up happening. We're gonna sell out to stop the run, and what's gonna probably end up happening is like Juwan Jennings is gonna cook us downfield.
I just hope that Dennis Allen is smart enough to not do that.
Well, and then, we're going to get cooked downfield. Then the coverage changes, and we're not stacking the box, and CMC is going to start cooking us out of the backfield, catching short fucking bubble screens and shit, and then they'll just start feeding him up the middle, and he'll just pile it on. Now, on the other side of that, they got no Fred Warner, no Nick Bosa, no more Charvarius. Like, they lost a lot of defensive pieces. Their defense has a lot of holes in it. Our offense can obviously click. They're not very good against the run. I think this is going to be an extremely high-scoring affair. Sportsbooks have the total at 52.5. That's very high.
God.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking like 33-31 final score, some goofy
Score
really
Gami?
high score. Yeah, some crazy high score because I just think the Bears offense and Caleb Williams going back to where he was familiar playing in college, going to USC, going to Southern Cal for this is it, dude. And we get to enjoy the warm weather. Those guys got to be so happy just playing in fucking -10. You're like, dude, thank God we're going to California. This is going to be awesome, dude.
Yeah, I think the game time temperature is going to be like 47 is what it said.
Yeah, that's
on the news today.
a 50-degree swing.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, give me the Bears.
Yeah, Bears.
Give me anytime touchdown score, Caleb Williams, rushing touchdown.
Yes, I would love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Give me that. And then Monday night to cap it all off, we got the Rams going to Atlanta taking on the Falcons.
I hate this so much.
Because the Falcons are going to win this game.
I fucking hate I hate Atlanta with a passion, and I said it. This is 2 years in a row where I'm like, I'm done betting on them. I can't bet on them.
Big Kirko, dude. Big Kirko. He's gonna do it. He's gonna make it happen.
The Rams need to win still because they still have a chance to lock it up. I think in the NFC as the number 1 seed. So this is big for them.
We need them to lose. We need the Seahawks and the Rams to lose actually because we still have a shot at the number 1 overall seed.
Can you imagine?
I'd cream.
Can you imagine the Bears go from?
I could watch a wild card round in peace, no stress. I could just enjoy the first round of playoff football.
Yeah, right.
That would be fire.
Yeah, it would be very nice. Rams are 7.5-point favorites over a Falcons secondary that can't stop a nosebleed.
Yeah.
Give me the Falcons plus 7.5.
Dude, let's go. Maybe Pua.
Pua. He is Pua.
Well, as of late, it has seemed that way with his streaming antics. But
God, I hate it.
dude,
I do hate
know,
it. I
know.
can't stand this. Like,
I know. Any given Sunday, dude.
it is any given Sunday, and the Falcons are so fucking bad. And
They're like they're frisky. They're the team that no one wants to play.
they're the new Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
They really are. I think they have swapped positions. I think the Carolina Panthers you can almost consider like a relatively decent football team.
They're not bad. And no, I was actually thinking about this morning. Like the first week or two, that podcast that shut down the Panthers one. Like, we can't do this anymore. This team's just so bad.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, you guys are relevant. I wish I remembered their name so I could like look them up to see if like they came back. Like, oh, actually, we're back, guys.
Yeah, you guys don't look like total fools now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Just bail on your team 2 weeks into the season because he thought it was going to go bad, and then all of a sudden you guys like might win your division.
Yeah, no, for real. It's actually kind of crazy.
But yeah, I mean, Falcons just they got to play spoiler here. There's
100%.
something fucking goofy's cooking up with this one.
I agree.
Also, too, primetime game. That's another reason why it's throwing me through a loop that it's 7.5. Like, why the fuck are we got the Rams going to the Falcons and favored by 7.5 on a Monday night? It's gonna be one of the last Monday night games of the year.
I think it is the last Monday night. I think from now, I think week 18, everyone's on Sunday.
It's yeah, exactly. So there you go. Last Monday night, and we're gonna have to watch the Rams blow out the Falcons by 20 points. Like, not happening. It's not happening. We're gonna watch a fucking close game somehow. It's gonna come down to the wire. I still think the Rams win, but I just think some dumb shit's gonna happen. Bijan will just run for 212 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, legacy game. Kyle Pitts is like, hey, I'm still legit. And then the Falcons are going to extend him.
Yeah.
And they're going to be shit again next year, but he's going to get paid.
Yep. Yeah, probably see it all unfolding right now.
Yeah.
Raheem Morris still keeps his job somehow. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it for the NFL that I got.
We did not really talk about any of the games this past weekend.
I mean, was there really much to talk about?
The Lions got bounced from the playoffs by the fucking Max Brosmer and the Vikings, who threw for a combined 3 passing yards. And they lost.
Okay, those stats are so stupid.
They are stupid,
because
kind of,
it's like
yeah.
he actually,
He threw
statistically, he had more than 3.
He had 50.
Yeah.
Like 51.
But I think it was because...
He got sacked 7 times.
Yeah. It's really stupid. It was ridiculous. He was getting his cheeks eaten.
Oh my god, it's so funny, dude. It's so funny. I mean, 23-10, bro. Jared Goff, you talking about shitting down your leg. I mean,
Investigate him.
3 fumbles,
Investigate.
3 fumbles lost. Also threw 2 interceptions.
I also am wondering too, though. They're kind of like in the same boat as the Colts. If they can't get Jahmyr Gibbs going, their offense is kind of just like one-sided.
Nah, missing Laporta this year really hurt them a lot. But I mean, still between they get Amon-Ra St. Brown, and they could still always get David Montgomery going. It seems like every time they can't get Gibbs going, they always
Montgomery's like
he ain't doing shit
with that now. It's like Montgomery is again, like I told you, they're like making cryptic posts about people are wondering, does he want out?
I don't doubt it because, I mean, in all honesty, over the last 2 years, we've watched both of them pretty much split the backfield 50-50. But then this year, they full-on came out and just made Gibbs clear-cut RB1.
Yep.
Like, there's no more 50-50
David
deal.
Montgomery Chicago reunion with Ben Johnson. Let's go.
I'm all right on that. I honestly am. I like Dave. I think he's still very good, but I don't want another older running back.
Absolutely
I think Monangai is the answer.
Monangai's the dude.
I really do.
Monangai is the dude. I like seeing him run through people. Just absolutely smashing defenders. It's good. It's good stuff.
Max Brosmer, 9 of 16 for 51 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, 7 sacks.
Game manager.
And they fucking won 23-10 because of turnovers.
Game manager. Right there.
Net 3 passing yards. Wow. That's insane. The Lions missing the playoffs is also insane, too. People had so much hope for them. I also said this at the beginning of the year. I'm like, they might not make the playoffs.
Is gone. That window is closed. I think Dan Campbell's seat,
no.
Just 100%.
Nah.
Fans were unhappy with him last year.
Which is stupid.
Because he's an idiot. He doesn't take points when you should.
Yeah, but that's also why they loved him, too. Like, people need to remember that's why you fell in love with him, because he started doing shit no one else is doing, and they were fucking converting on 4th down every time.
And then the luck ran out.
This year it has definitely flipped. The statistics do not lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's
flipped
like,
for sure.
You got to just take the points, dude. I mean, like we were talking. Granted, it worked in that game when we saw the touchdown to Tesla. It worked then, but it's like this is a situation where it's like the second quarter just started. Just kick the field goal.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, dude, just go for it. Just get the points.
Yeah, it's
reset. Stop putting all the pressure on your team on every single drive. Like every drive is like fucking Super Bowl caliber pressure.
I saw a post actually about Matt LaFleur. Someone said it's gonna be so nice when Matt LaFleur is not in our division next year. Dude, I honestly would not be surprised though if the Packers actually fire him.
Hey, I would be extremely surprised. He's very good, but how sick would that be? When my prediction for next year: Mike Tomlin to the Giants, Matt LaFleur leaving the NFC, going to the Pittsburgh Steelers in the AFC.
That'd be huge.
It only makes sense
because they draft the quarterback, and the problem is they don't have. Aaron Rodgers is retiring.
Yeah, he's not playing another year. I don't know why everyone considers that he is.
I'm pretty sure he said that he's not.
He said it right when he signed his contract this year. He's like, "This is my last year. I'm done."
Yeah.
Like. So
shout out to Aaron Rodgers though. He got all of his offensive linemen side by side. Did you see that?
I did. Yeah, I had that screenshotted actually. That was one of the things I wanted to bring up. It was pretty awesome. It was pretty sick. They're all just like ripping around on side by side.
Jordan Love got his. I think it was a team. Nike Dunks.
Yeah, we talked about this last episode. Yeah,
$150 shoes. After he just signed like $150 million contract.
Yeah,
everyone was like cheap ass. Like, yeah. So that's pretty huge. I'm trying to think of what else that I saw. Oh, I saw a Dov Kleiman post. It was Juwan Jennings. He literally just said, I mean, I didn't listen to the whole clip. I listened to like a part of it. And he said, I haven't watched all but one game. And Dov Kleiman says, Juwan Jennings says the Bears are not a team worth watching tape for. And I'm like, I can partially believe Juwan Jennings meaning it that way. I actually can believe that.
He is that guy.
He's an arrogant prick who thinks he's better than what he is.
Yeah.
And that's why I hate him. And his stupid red hair is so dumb and lame. But, yeah. That was pretty cool of Aaron Rodgers. Going back to the original points.
I did see a cool, interesting Bears stat, which it's not like mind-blowing, but most pass yards this year lost due to drops. Caleb Williams leads the league. 352 more yards he'd have.
Yeah.
Had we not had drops. Now, granted, all those take that with a grain of salt as well, because not every receiver is going to catch every single ball. Like sometimes you just
Larry
drop
Fitzgerald did it. Larry Fitzgerald had more tackles than drops in his career.
Yeah,
I mean, wouldn't be Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's honestly crazy though.
Yeah, I'm like, I would have loved to fucking get that right there. He'd be like right at the 4,000 mark already.
Yeah,
and talk about completion percentage. Like how many of those aren't all deep balls. If even 10 of those are within 6 yards.
A lot of them were Odunze. I can flash back to so many that Odunze just dropped.
Yeah, there's been a lot where so people want to dunk on his completion percentage and all that, and it's like, well,
it's not only him. Granted, yes, I mean I'll give him 75% of his. I'll give it 2/3. 2/3 of it is on Caleb. Yes. Yeah. And I think anyone who isn't delusional can admit that. But yeah, the other third is and they're bad drops too, dude.
Yes,
it's dude, it could not have been thrown any better. Yeah.
Just brick hands.
Yeah.
Right,
and it's mostly
the numbers.
Rome.
Yeah.
Rome, I'm really unhappy with, honestly. For where he was drafted, what he's supposed to be, he should be a lot better.
I feel like someone on the team's got to have more than him.
He just can't catch jump balls, dude. That's his problem, and that's one of the things we drafted him for.
He's only got 2 drops.
No shot. That means so many of them had to go down as bad throws, because there's so many that I can remember of Rome just dropping.
Well, I mean, technically a jump ball wouldn't necessarily be a good throw. That's probably the thing that splits that stat.
Yeah.
DJ Moore's got 3 drops on 78 targets. Rome's got 90 targets, 2 drops. Zacchaeus has 65 targets and 5 drops.
Yeah, Zacchaeus is...
Luther Burden struggled too. He's got 2 drops. D. Swift has 3. Komet's got 2. Monangai's got 5 drops.
Mm-hmm. We had that one 2 weeks ago. That would have been the walk-in touchdown against the Browns.
You know who's got 0 drops on 59 targets
Colson
and
Loveland.
how many receptions? 42 receptions. Colston Loveland.
Dude, he catches everything.
He does.
Catches everything.
He's
Knock on wood. Because then this week he might just like have like a crucial drop.
Oh, yeah,
Knock
that's
on
what
wood,
exactly what'll happen, dude. He's due for 1.
Can't. Not now. Not actually. Get it out of the way now. Don't carry that into the playoffs with you.
I'm pretty much done with NFL. I had a funny thing that I seen that people were freaking out over because it like went all over TikTok. But did you by chance get hit with one of those
the
targeted
necklace?
ads?
Yeah,
the necklace, the hip hop titanium steel pendant,
Yes.
bold stylish pendant.
Yeah. Like what is, dude? That's crazy.
I seen that. I'm like, there's no way, dude. There's no way this is real.
And I guarantee so many people bought that.
I don't doubt it. I probably would have bought it if I've had that pop up. Would have been like just for the sake of how funny that is.
Yeah, it was honestly insane. I saw that. I'm like, what the heck? I like screenshot it, sent it in my group chat. I'm like, yo, what is this? I'm like, that's insane.
Yeah.
I'm like, TikTok is it's crazy sometimes. Not as bad as Instagram Reels. Instagram Reels is like a thing you cannot open in public.
It's kind of fucking crazy though because the TikTok just got bought out by like Israel, which is also kind of weird that
What?
like that shit just kind of happened over the last month and then now that's
I
coming
just saw
up.
that they just got sold to an American company.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh, like it was either not sold to Israel, but like Netanyahu and what the fuck was the other? There was someone like either took over a giant portion of it or donated a shitload of it. Something like that happened within the last month. Because there was a video of him talking about it and talking about buying TikTok, and then everyone was freaking out about all, stupid political bullshit. But,
Yeah.
so that went through my head. I'm like, well, that's kind of crazy that this is the ad that's going around if that's the case.
Yeah, that's insane.
It doesn't make any sense, but.
That's crazy.
And we finally, because it feels like it's been forever, have some college football coming up this week.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
New Year's Eve, we got Miami taking on Ohio State.
We got the game today, don't we? We got the Pop-Tart Bowl today?
Oh, yeah, I mean, all the ones that, really...
The Pop-Tart Bowl is electric, dude. That's like a huge thing. Like, people love that.
Yeah, they do. I don't know why this thing doesn't have, like... It keeps coming up. Like, even last night, it showed that there were games live, but, like, it wouldn't... I can't find them. It doesn't show, like, bowls.
That's weird. Let's look up college bowl game schedule.
Oh, yeah, we got bowls going on right now. Here. I think I just found... Yeah, I just found it. Okay, it's a totally separate section that I did not see before. Shit, yeah, there's been a lot of them already, too. Anything interesting happen?
Isn't there a big one today?
Today, Penn State and Clemson's going on right now. The Pinstripe Bowl.
Boo.
Pop-Tart Bowl, Georgia Tech and BYU. That actually will be a really good game. Holy shit, that'll be a good game.
Yeah.
Other than that, not really.
Alrighty.
But yeah, Miami and Ohio State. That's going to be interesting. Is Carson Beck the real deal?
No.
We'll find out.
We will.
But is Julian saying the real deal?
Maybe.
We'll find out. I really don't know. I mean, he's good, but like...
Ohio State's just hand over fist a better team.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely the better team. I'm not questioning that in any sense.
If they pressure Carson Beck at all, he's going to fold. I'll say that right now. If they just pressure Carson Beck.
Miami's defense is actually really good.
Yeah, they have a solid,
really good
defense. They don't have an Ohio State defense.
No, they don't. Ohio State's like first in every category except for rush yards, but damn, I got to look at the spread on that game.
There's literally no question. I will bet my truck on that. Ohio State wins that game.
Yeah, I mean that's a fairly easy. That's like probably a 10-1 odd or 9-1 odds that Ohio State wins is my guess, but I'm curious what the spread is on it. Oh, I do not want to look at the fucking bowl games.
Just intermission while we look this up.
9.5 point favorites.
That's too much. I'll take an alternate spread
Total-
at 7.
Total's 42.5. We talking defensive gem here.
I think we're talking Ohio State scores 42.
42-0. What's the country feel like on them? Yeah, 65% of the bets are on them to cover the 9.5.
Nah, that's too much. It's going to be a 1 touchdown game.
Yeah, Miami's fake though. And then finally Thursday, the day we've all been waiting for,
The Rose Bowl.
Alabama and Indiana at the Rose Bowl. That one is just beyond me. I'm still blown away to even mutter the words that Indiana is 6.5-point favorites over Alabama. Give me Indiana minus 6.5.
I better hope Sig got those boys in order. That's all I got to say.
Yes. Yeah.
Really hope Sig's got that team. I have faith that he does, but if he don't, dude, it's going to show, and it's going to show quick.
Yeah. It is going to show quick.
Bama's
for
been
sure.
there.
Yeah.
I actually saw something that all of the coaches right now that are in the playoffs have all at one point worked under Nick Saban.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's crazy. Granted, asterisk next to Lane Kiffin because he's not at Ole Miss anymore, but
That's true.
it's actually that just goes to show the greatest college coach of all time is Nick Saban. No questions asked.
Wow. Damn. We got Oregon and Texas Tech, too, at the Orange Bowl. Texas Tech 2.5-point underdogs versus Oregon.
I think
Oregon finding their way?
They
I mean, that
might.
ass beating from Indiana was embarrassing for them, and that kind of...
it really was. It was close.
That's the only
It was
reason why
close.
anyone questions if Oregon's good or not, is because of that loss to Indiana.
Yeah.
If they beat Indiana, people will be like, Oregon's top 3 team in the country.
They're probably in the same spot as Indiana. Not number 1, but they are top 3, like you said.
I mean, jeez, I don't know if I want. Give me Texas Tech plus 2.5 there. I like Texas
When
Tech.
are these games?
This is Thursday.
We don't have to make these picks right now.
Oh yeah, today's Friday.
Yeah.
No, today's Saturday.
Well,
God, my
Saturday.
days are so messed up this week because of like having so many days off, and then
Yeah. I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, wait, we don't have to do this right now.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, literally could just went over college. I'm just excited for college ball because like, dude, it was weird for me yesterday. Like,
I'm excited, but I know for a fact the only game I will watch is Indiana. Because I'll probably be busy doing something else, and I won't prioritize watching one of these games.
On New Year's Day.
Oh, yeah. No, if it's on New Year's, then I'll watch it. I don't know. I might not have the channels if it's not on, like, actual channels.
I would imagine it would be.
Maybe.
All those big ass bowl games, those got to be.
ESPN likes to play a lot of college ball.
Yeah. Well, then I guess that wraps it up then, because yeah, we don't have to.
I'm
I'm just like I said, I'm excited because
no, I don't blame you.
I forget all these like corny ass little cheesy don't matter bowls are going on now that like I get to fucking hone in on Indiana being in an important one.
Yep.
So like yesterday was my family's Christmas, obviously not on Christmas Day, so there was no football. Like I'm like, dude, there's no fucking ball on right now. This sucks. We're just eating dinner
Yeah.
and like listening to Christmas music. I'm like, damn it, this sucks. I'm like, put on football.
Yeah, but I got to go make some buffalo chicken dip. Got a friend's miss later.
Nice.
I don't know, whatever. Should be all right. Watch some football, drink some beers, and hang out.
Can't go wrong with that.
Nope. Not too many beers, though. I have to drive home. I'm responsible. And it's all the way in Lowell, so it's like a half-hour drive.
That's right down the street.
Yeah.
That's a 16 beer drive.
Like definitely a sixer for sure. Yeah.
Not on the drive.
Oh.
I'm saying like
Oh.
capabilities dwindle as distance gets greater.
Yeah.
I'd still put Lowell in that 14 to 16 beer range of like, if I stop drinking early enough, I could make it home. You know, and obviously by that I mean if I stop drinking 8 hours before I leave.
100%. Yes, of course.
But
Obviously.
yeah, then
Be
there's
responsible, guys.
then there's the places that are like the 22 beer. It's like, you know, when someone's like, yeah, Lowell's a half an hour away. I'm like, yeah, it's about like 16 beers away. You're like, oh, you go to Griffith. Like, that's like 22 beers away.
There's a Taco Bell conveniently placed on the way from where he lives. You get a quesarito. Pretty fire.
I don't think I've ever had a quesarito.
I had one for the first time last Saturday. I was at the same friend's house, and he's like, dude, the quesarito's back. He was like freaking out. Because he's skinny fat. You know what I'm talking about? He's like
I know which I have a
dude,
cousin like
and he's
that.
got like a ball. Looks like he's pregnant.
Yeah.
He's like, the quesarito's back. You want one? I'm gonna DoorDash it. I'm like, bro, let's just go. I'm like, let's just go get it. He's like, nah, I'm watching the Bears game. Too lazy. I'm just gonna DoorDash it. I'm like, all right, dude. I'm like, yeah, I'll take a quesarito.
Oh my God, $48 for 2 quesaritos.
I think
DoorDash to the
it came out
fucking.
to like $18.
What?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
That's crazy.
It rewards. DoorDash is a lot.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I was about to say, I'm like, dude, DoorDash is so expensive. Somebody just tried to DoorDash something. I forget where we were, and they were gonna. Oh, I think it was like me, Kelsey, and Stephanie. We were at the house and we looked up thinking about get like Door. It was like $84 for like some stupid. I'm like,
It's
we're
ridiculous.
not doing
Yeah,
that.
just go drive yourself, people.
Yeah.
But yeah, on that note, guys, thank you for listening. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, follow, comment, share, subscribe. We missed that one episode and our views have kind of dwindled a little bit. It's unfortunate. But it's all right. We'll bounce back like we always do. And you guys enjoy your weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Thanks.